Hey everyone, Red here, and I have another fun build for you to try on your games, and that is going to be my Healing Undone Doctor build. So let's go ahead and break it down real quick. First, we're running a no quarter. Whenever a survivor reaches 75% healing progress while self-healing, they're faced with continuous skill checks. If they miss one of these skill checks, they'll suffer the broken status effect for 30 seconds. If you do not enjoy no quarter or you don't see like any kind of medkits in your lobby, another good option here is Sloppy Butcher. Second, we're running Chlorophobia. Survivors within our terror radius will have a 50% penalty to healing progression speed, and their healing skill checks will move 50% faster. Third, we're running with Unnerving Presence. Survivors within our terror radius will have a 10% greater chance of triggering skill checks when repairing or healing, and their success zones are reduced by 60%. Last but not least, we have Undone. Whenever a survivor misses a healing or repair skill check, gain 3 tokens up to 30. And whenever we damage a generator, it will consume all the tokens and cost that generator 1% for each token, and it'll be blocked for each token. This perk overall is very underwhelming, but I wanted to make a build around it. I thought this would be a great way of doing it. If you do not like Undone, feel free to take something like Oppression or Overcharge. As far as add-ons, you're going to want to go with Double Calm, which is going to increase our terror radius by 14 meters when Static Blast is ready, but it's going to decrease it by 14 meters when Static Blast is on cooldown. This allows us to change our playstyle from hit and run to our massive terror radius on kind of our choice. This build is meant for more smaller maps, so you're going to want to go with something like Hawkins or the game, but if you are playing on any other map, make sure to know where your 3-gen is so you can play on that for late game. Overall, this is definitely a more fun build, but we love seeing that with the Doctor. If you have a build you want to see on the channel, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. If it looks like fun, you might just see it here. Much love. Now let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Alright, and here we go, straight into our first game. We are starting in one of the corners here, so I want to get a little bit more to the middle section here before I go ahead and use Static Blast. I only have like 1 gen over there. The gen spread's actually pretty favorable for us. We're going to be playing more on this backside and probably letting that gen up there go in the future. Hi. This should be a hit. No balance landing. Cool. We will take that. We'll move around a little bit. Actually, I might just look to cut her off. Ooh. We got numerous people here. 1 second. Well, we got a little bit of distance on her there. Gamer, come here. That's a missed skill check. We will take it. It's a really risky place to go up. We can't lose here. There it is. Oh, wait. Not unless he comes in and takes a hit. Oh, my God. That was actually a really good hit. Like, it's a great way of taking it. Pre-dropping really hard. Means I can't really afford to break it just yet. We'll see if we can put him away. If not, I'll back off and break some of these pallets. One thing that's really bad about Hawkins is it has an insane amount of pallets. Oh, smart. Ooh, that was really good. I think we catch here. Now we're good. There it is. It was definitely a gamble for him to go in this way. He kind of can't ever take that vault. So if you're playing as Doctor, you can never go into this area. It's just a death sentence. Oh, wait a second. I might be in really big trouble here. I am. The door is closed, and that pallet stops me from ever getting to a hook. Woo. That is not good, and that's another reason why I hate Hawkins. But it's just a map that kind of works with the build. So now we have to generate a lot more pressure elsewhere. But it's definitely a really rough situation to have. That pallet being down right there makes this a very safe area. Can I maybe trap him here for like a quick hit? Ran out. I want to break pallets, but you have to be careful on pre-drop gamers. They might be banking on just being able to do gens faster than I can like break all the pallets. There we go. I at least want to spread out some damage. Like now we can break because I'm going to be looking to leave chase. Unless he sticks around somewhat close. Here we go. They just got the 1 player up. There goes another pre-drop. This is very common, especially if it's like a group going against Doctor. Pre-dropping is not necessarily a bad thing. Again, they're going to try and... I'm late. That's fine. Again, they're just gambling that they can get the gens done before I can break all the resources, and they have nothing to work with. And on Hawkins, they can kind of get away with it. But... I wonder if I can just tag this survivor. There we go. Not so good of a body block that time. This group is really trying for the body blocks, though. Alright, we're good. We gotta let go. I can kick this gen. That's 15% thanks to the missed skill checks. And again, we're really relying on missed skill checks from the healing skill checks. But we didn't bring Sloppy Butcher. And the reason why I don't have Sloppy Butcher with this is you can bring it and it's really solid. But it might... Thank you for the hit. It might push survivors away from healing, in which they just stay injured. And that's kind of what we don't want. We don't want a group to stay injured. So sometimes you can invest too much into like anti-heal, and then you don't get any value off of things like Colorophobia. Because Doctor is not necessarily the most intimidating killer while you're injured. It's not like Wraith where you're going to get snuck up on. But that's where Calm hopefully comes into play. Let's see where everyone's at. Cool. And we're always going to go through moments of having like high pressure with Colorophobia and low pressure with Colorophobia. This way we can hopefully bait people into like healing. He created himself a really strong tile here. So like this pre-drop. Oh, I win this. There we go. We're good. So the pre-drop he did right there makes that unsafe pallet incredibly safe. It makes it almost like a little god loop. So we'll go ahead and throw you up now. I have to go out my way. I have to break this. So if a survivor ever drops this pallet like this, you have to break it when you get the second to. Because later on, they'll tie it to the inside of the wall, and it becomes something you can't really play around. It's always a break pallet. Some pallets you can ignore, some you can't. And some you can temporarily ignore, and then some you have to hit them on like the second or third time through. Like I believe that this pallet's still up, right? Like I'm gonna have to get rid of this pallet the moment I get a chance. Oh wow, she committed. Nice. Oh, that's unlucky. I should just wait an extra second. She's just winning every 50-50 here. Oh, she left. That means I can't break that pallet. I kind of have to get the down at that pallet. If they move away, I can't just give up chase for that pallet. One trapper here. Nice, not dropping. Coming in for the hit. Fair enough. These guys are really good at just getting in and out for the hits, so how do I want to go about doing this? At 1-2 gens here. Let's get some more stack out there. They're not healing, so if they're not going to heal, I'm going to do more static blasts. Oh, I hear them. Went upstairs. It's definitely a little bit better of a place to chase, and I think we're both going up here. Definitely on the back foot currently, but this group is just playing really well. Hold on. There it is. Ooh, I gave it to him. Howdy. I have no interest in slugging you right now. I will make a slug call here soon, though, if I need to. It just kind of depends on where we go down at. Like I said, though, we are kind of relying on the gens that are over on this side anyways. So, oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3 right here. It's not horrible. Like, all the gens are relatively close within the static blast range. But now I'm looking for, like, a missed skill check somewhere. Nope, there goes that. One gen. There goes a missed skill check. So we're healing over there. They might try and reset. Yeah, he's moving back here to reset with them. Alright, I'm going to try and get a little bit more pressure out. He's going to be forced to go for the save on the hook survivor. So it buys us a little bit of time to get a little bit more pressure here. This survivor's already been hooked, so I kind of want to go for her, but yeah, I have to. Because I didn't want to play on this, but I don't really have a choice. We can deny her from getting that vault again, though. Smart, she knew that, so she left in advance. Missed skill check. Colorophobia will still throw off good survivors, yeah. Again, like I said, you're going to see a lot of these pre-drops this game. This group definitely came in with a plan that we're going to try and shut down. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we have the other person nearby. Hello? Where we at, gamers? I can hear you. Thank you. Alright, Adam just got healed up, so they're probably healing each other. We should be good for the pickup right now. We are on our last leg here, but I have a few ideas of something we can do. Alright, let's go ahead and get this survivor hooked up as well. This should force them to start making plays. If they decide to commit and both heal up, I think we have to force a survivor on death. Preferably, obviously, the Fang there. Yeah, they both healed up. So where are we at? We're nearby. There they are. So I want to protect this hook and make sure they go to death hook. Or not death hook, but they actually die on hook. This survivor I'm not really interested in protecting, but yeah, he is up here. I'm more interested at just being a nuisance towards the Atom at the moment. Ooh, you had deliverance. Well, that puts a little bit of a crink in the plan. Alright, this should mean Adam goes around. There he is. He has to make the swap. He's not making the swap. Cool. Keep him injured. Now we gotta be on the lookout for the last survivor. This hook is almost done. Where is he? Oh, I hear him. He's going around. Okay, we have to shock therapy to save. There it is. And the interrupt. Yes, there it is. We're able just to do an interrupt long enough. Hey, buddy. Oh, you messed up. And there we go. That's going to be a massive turnaround for us. Because, again, if we can play on this side and all the gens are here, we're going to be looking pretty good. So we will go ahead really quickly and throw you right up on this hook. Sometimes you're going to have to make calls like that. This group is playing really well. They're taking hits really, really well. And now we just got to find these last two. Over there. Cool. That gives us sight. It looks like that survivor might be giving up. This game is going to start wrapping up. They really just couldn't make one mistake. Otherwise, we were able to capitalize like that. And he is going next. That does sound about right. Again, the group did really well, but now they got put into this position. They're just like, they kind of just fall apart naturally. They need to do a full reset, but they wouldn't be able to do a full reset in time. And I think they're aware of it. There we go. And that's a free down. Well, she's kind of just chilling up here. Oh, there she goes. Does she have sprint burst or anything? Gives her a lot of distance? Not too much, but she still could get hatched like right in front. If I hear it, I'll shock therapy it. Gonna go for the vault. That vault's a lot less safe than you think, at least without this pallet. I need to get her to drop it while I'm playing on the other side. Fair enough. That should be the condition. So now this time she drops. There it is. Woo! And there we go. That is an insane game, especially for our first game. Some would say even shocking. There we go. That is our first game, and it looks like this group was coming in with a specific plan in mind, or a challenge in mind. I'm glad we were able to shut it down, and it was a really, really tough and fun game. Let's go ahead and get to our next. And we were sack warded for our second game, so that feels bad. I was looking to play on the game map, but what are you gonna do? Looks like we're getting Orman instead, so we're gonna keep in mind of like a 3-gen that we can possibly play on. The gen spread here isn't bad. It's not bad Orman, or it's not the bad Orman layout, so it's pretty fine. 2 survivors. Okay, I didn't hear the other scream, so it is what it is. We'll swing out this way. Oh, he's already got some distance. I'm gonna be playing on a tile. Here's someone else running, I think. Hey man, what we doing? Missed skill check. I don't even think that one's because of unnerving. Anyone else over here? I'm just happy to get a free pallet. It's gonna be a little bit different than playing like on something like Hawkins, where there's like a pallet every other like spot. That is a overall pretty safe pallet. So burning that, well, it's not safe depending on how you're running it. There we go. Double calm, always feeling pretty good. Here we go. Now we found everybody. But yeah, just getting rid of like some of these like jungle gym pallets is a uber time save later. Can I maybe put this down really quick? No drop. There we go. Come here, gamer. I got just the place for you. Cool. Missed the skill check right here. Unnerving will throw off some survivors. It's just more or less because I don't think anyone runs anymore. But in reality, unnerving on its own probably doesn't make skill checks themselves that much more difficult to get. It's just the fact that like no one runs like skill check builds anymore, or unnerving in general. even with skill check builds. Now it's just like overcharge and oppression. So there's probably some kind of situation like that happening. Hi. Yeah, I figured you'd be the one to go for it. I'm gonna come over here and kick your gen. Hope you don't mind. This should be just enough. I still feel like we should get a buff to Undone. I just don't know how I would necessarily buff it. Like, do you make the regression higher, or do you give it like maybe a secondary effect? Like, it might be better to have the perk be kind of like unnerving, where it just makes all skill checks like 20% smaller. That way when it's combined with unnerving, it's dirty. You gonna do it? Yeah, looks like I'm losing this. Oh my god, that was a fast. That was an insanely fast break. Yeah, fair enough. At least everyone's injured right now. And they try and heal up at all. Colorphobia will get some good value. Though we are moving out of the way. There goes the counter perk. Feeling great. Or quarter, sorry. So Ace can't heal for a little bit. Though I didn't notice if I got any stacks during that. I wonder if that perk doesn't actually stack with Undone. It might not, because it'd be kind of like Merciless Storm. But maybe I did get stacks. I wasn't paying attention. I'm assuming we're over here. It's where he was a while ago. There goes Once Forever Healing. And there he is. I didn't see anyone else. No, sir. Ooh, he got the drop. I was kind of thinking he wouldn't drop there. This is a pretty normal. Yeah, there it is. Pretty normal and simple mind game. Oh, I hear someone running. Hey, can you stop? My god. No, someone has breakout as well. You're following me. So, definitely trying to get them out of that a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, I think you're going to be going down because of it. There it is. And we got the save just at the same time. I could kick that, but it's not really worth it. Another missed skill check. Feeling good. We can go for the Leon for a second. At least for like a singular hit. Nice. Ooh. I could chase him down, but I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more on the missed skill checks. I want to go for her, see if we can deny this. Even better. I don't want to spend too much time at Shack. Are we pre-dropping or no? No pre-drop and not going for the vault. Alright, just making sure there wasn't a dead hard. There it is. And we will go ahead and give this a little bit of a love tap. Just kidding. We're going to get Blast Mine right in the face. I do enjoy Blast Mine. At least from a survivor perspective. Though lately I've been playing with a whole lot of Pebble on stream. Don't really hear anything going. Might be a time to use static here in a second. But as long as they're injured, I don't know if I really want to utilize my static. Oh, we got you right here. No, we're eating pallets pretty good tonight. And like I said, it's not like Hawkins. Like, this map doesn't have an insanely god amount of pallets. Like, once you burn up certain pallets in an area, you're pretty hurt. They get the save on Fang. They're a little late getting saves, so they probably have a little bit more gen pressure out here than it seems. Like, I can hear some of these gens going, and they're not insane, but... Oh, come on, miss a skill check? Not a missed skill check there. I am actually kind of impressed. Though I don't know if they were really part of Colorphobia for a long time there. You, though, are out of the game, and you were healing a survivor, so I am going to take you out. Let's go. Oh, well, I'm definitely not getting to that one. Oh, she didn't commit to breaking it. Hopefully she can't get in front of me. I can hear her. I'm trying to body block her. Come on. No. No, come on. You actually get out. That feels horrible. Able to get ahead of me. That's fine. All right, let's try this one more time, Fang. Come here. Alright, cool. Oh, we must be on the second story. Ooh, she got healed quick. Within colorophobia, do you think maybe it's like a locker perk? That's a really, really fast heal through colorophobia, and it was a self heal. It has to be a locker perk. Hi. You did not think that one through all the way, man. It's like he was not even scared of the doctor. I'm sorry, but if Luxie popped up on me, I'd be horrified. Yes, I see your hand, buddy. Nice pre-drop, buddy. Oh, no. My boy gets hit. Hold on, let me break this. I'm kind of tempted to actually chase him. Okay, you're playing with firemen. This is not a safe ballot for you. Yeah, now what? Like, now what goes on? Like, good job, buddy. That was it was really impressive. You waved me on just to get two-tapped. Embarrassing. It's alright. Happens to the best of us. It's called performance anxiety. We just hold forward to the... Yes, we did. Back to this corner tile. This guy is really big into not pre-dropping. And I think he might be, like, not pre-dropping to a fault. Like, again, pre-dropping is not always good, but there are times where he definitely should. Like, he has nothing to play on, and he needed a break, right? So because he didn't pre-drop that pallet and then force me to play or break the pallet, we're able to just kind of down him really quickly, where if I had to break the pallet, he might have made it to another pallet. It was still a bad area, though. And I believe he burnt a filler in this area a while ago. Yeah, he burnt the filler right here in main. And it's actually a pretty good filler. Like, some of the, like, if it's like a pseudo long tile against, like, Doctor, and Doctor is playing, like, shock heavy. I typically don't play shock heavy, but if Doctor is a shock heavy, where it means he's just constantly trying to stop you from dropping the pallet, then you can almost always get, like, a lot of rotations out of even a small loop. No ball. Ooh. Giving him the vault feels bad. There we go. Are we just stuck playing here? I think we are. It's probably safer than playing on this tile. He has to go all the way around, and that pre-drop hurt his time. Yeah. Do we have anything? Nope. Any dead hards? Nope. Well, we're in main. Gamer, come back! We're playing the 50-50, whether or not you get hatch. Well, we'll at least get our first hit. Oh, there's hatch. Well, it looks like she gets hatch. That settles that. And that is, of course, our build today. Overall, it is a lot of fun. Something I definitely recommend trying out. Try to get yourself on an indoor map. Remember, if you don't get an indoor map, make sure to know where your 3-gen is so you can enjoy the build. Much love, everyone. And until next time, I am Red and I am signing off.